There is a time when you have to respond with measure, with patience, and with a cognitive approach, even if you're surrounded by people unable to do that. And there are times when you have to say enough is enough. In the midst of everything that is happening across the world, yet again in the past 24 hours, there has been a terror strike, an LOC bid, and targeting of civilians by Pakistan on the LOC. Yet again. They've been doing this non-stop for the better part of 10 days. Now the army chief, the Indian army chief, has come out with a very short, clear message, and the interpretation of that is very simple. It's a warning. Okay? Go and fight Corona at this point of time. The world doesn't have the patience to deal with all your other dramas. Arjun Hardas, at this point of time, Qureshi is busy writing letters to the UN to take up the JNK issue. They are trying to pull in corona positive people away from Punjab and into POK. They're probably definitely thinking of some sort of bioterrorism. They are bombing civilians. We've already lost 2 more people. The 7 people in the past 10 days have been martyred here in India. I mean, after a point you start wondering what they're smoking, then accept what they are smoking, because they know, you know that they are the biggest trade of drug racket runs from Afghanistan into Pakistan. And then you have to ask ourselves the question, what do we do? Now I'm presuming our patience is over. I don't think any Indian watching this broadcast has the patience of dealing with this Pakistani drama, nautanki and murder at this point of time.
Rishabh, sir, they have crossed all the limits of absurdity. You see, in these times, who will think of bombarding LOC? Who will think of killing our SPOs? We lost our 4 paratroopers one day. I'm happy we avenged that. We have today killed 4 terrorists. Now they, Rishabh, as per Indian, war games or war tactics, whatever you call it, I don't have the proper word. Bioterror is an act of war. Bioterror is a serious act of war. They are trying to now send bioterrorists here. Now, as far as these disposable jihadis are confirmed, how does it matter to Pakistan they die by an Indian bullet or corona? They are anyway disposable. Unko to marna hi marna hai. We have to call it our day. We have to be proactive, Rishabh. If we have to protect ourselves, surgical strikes, preemptive strikes, what we did a couple of days back when I was on your show, when our Indian army bombarded them and killed 50 of theirs, because you have to hit the Pakistan army. That is where it hurts them. It's a Wahhabi, Jihadi, Sunni, Punjabi army. They are militia. They are not worth to be called as army. If you want to control them, hit the army. And Rishabh, we are not bothered about their people, sir. What happens to my people in LOC? What they are training guns to my villagers. My people are getting killed. Why do I bother to their people? If it's not a war between army to army, their guns are looking for Indian innocent blood. How the damn we care about their people?
Guns are looking to kill as many as you can,
if they deserve this government, let them live with it.
And to that you say relevant. Okay, let me take it from a different tack then.
Our Indian civilians.
Let me take it from a different tack. At some point of time, Arjun, the Cold War was won not through a military contest that took place. The Soviet Union simply collapsed, right? They were outspent in every term and they couldn't keep up and they simply collapsed. Now, Pakistan doesn't have the money to even to replace ammo. Let's face it, as much as China is an all-weather ally, China is slightly busy right now with their own stuff hitting the fan. I'm pretty sure the Chinese economy, which will be another lie, how much is contracted, but the official figure is minus 6%. So they've got their own problems right now. So at this point of time, do we take it from the temperate approach that okay, if they hit us once, we hit them 1.5 times, and then just keep it simmering at that level, or we simply warn them once and then smash the crap out of them? This is actually the time to do it, because nobody else in the world has patience to deal with Pakistani nonsense right now, or to be worrying about Pakistani mortar shells on the LOC or what India is doing to respond. I don't think Trump has the time. I don't think Xi has the time. I don't think Putin has the time. This is the time to actually go and do it.
Nobody has. Rishabh, we have been always propagating.
Can I make a point, Rishabh?
Yeah, come in. You
to go and save our interests, because it has to be an Israel-like approach. What did Israel do to Hamas? Where are those Katyusha rockets? No more Katyusha rockets flying now any longer. Go and beat the shit out of them before even they think of hitting you. I agree with Arjunji that it has to be, what do you call it? What is the technical word? Is thunder or whatever? Hit them hard. Hit the Pakistani army hard, because if you want to get rid of menace, hit the perpetrators. The perpetrators is Pakistan army. And as far as civilians are concerned, sir, we have enough of our troubles. Their civilians make jihadis. These jihadis come and kill us. What civilians? Where do jihadis come from, Rishabh? They don't come from Mars. These civilians become jihadis, pick up a gun and kill us. What was Qassa? Qassa was also a civilian. What about these people who killed our paratroopers? They were also civilians.
The terrorists are looked at as disposable assets. So unless you make the people in the establishment, which is the Pakistani army, pay, they don't honestly care. It's a species of irrationality, Colonel, that in the time like this, which perhaps in history we have not seen in 100 years, perhaps in our lifetimes, and hopefully in our lifetimes we never have to deal with something like this as a global community. Instead of Pakistan using their energies to save their own people and worry about helping out the world the best they can, they're spending their energies here. Now, do we just let them rot in their own filth? Or do we actually proactively use this opportunity to say, okay, the world is busy, here are a couple of slaps. When you're tracking the news, you're thinking, okay, today Pakistan won't do anything on the LOC because it doesn't make sense, right? Then they do something. Then you're saying, okay, hopefully tomorrow they won't. I don't want to be sitting and discussing Pakistani terror right now. We got enough things to do. We have enough things to worry about. Honestly, this doesn't deserve a minute of our time right now. But this is what they're doing, right? They don't care how many people die. They just want to be a nuisance to the entire world. And the thing is, if you are a fly and you become a nuisance, you get swatted. There's no other option. There's no other approach. Because at some point of time, you have to say enough is enough. We're all sick of this. Either you shut up or then you put up.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.